Hello everyone, and I'll be here. Today we're going to study my games. This is what I usually do on weekends. I review my previous games. I check my games and see what what are the things that I should improve for the next week. And I'll open some of them. Okay, let's start with this one. Hold on. Analysis board. So this was checkmate. I'm checking three lines. So this is a Scandinavian, and what I did was a knight f3 variation, which removes most of the theory of this candy. Yes, typical first few moves, castles, and what I did here was yes. So normal developing moves, d2 to d4. That's what you usually do in Scandi. So this is where I was a little skeptical, or I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. And what's on my mind is either put my bishop on g5 or knight c3, and that's what I did. And yeah, so at this point of the game, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. Should I put my b pawn to b3 and fianchetto my dark squared bishop? So those are the things that I'm thinking about at this moment of the game, as far as I can remember. So, and I did not do that. I was aiming for the opening of the position, and he did not take. Yeah, so the next idea here is I should have put my bishop on g5 even though I'm not pinning anything, and put my knight here. I think what I was thinking at this moment was I wanted to put my knight on c6, but now I'm not sure. I think that was a bad idea because I'm not controlling the c6 square enough. Yep. So both of us is trying to control that square. Hold on. Settings. There settings for each server analysis. Show comments. I'm yeah, I don't want to see those because sometimes computer gives you the wrong feedback. It's not that it's wrong, but it shows stuffs that cannot be seen in the human eye. So yeah, I decided to remove that, focus on the analysis of the game. As of now, everything is equal. Yes, so here the computer says +1, and it's recommending bishop g5, bishop g5, knight e8, c5, bishop takes c5. So I'm not sure. Anyways, yep. At this point, I have no idea. I have really no clue what I'm going to do next. So what I was thinking is either push my pawn on b3 and keep a solid pawn structure, That's one that I'm thinking at this moment. And let's see what I did next. Yes, takes. I took. So I was just opening up the position. I'm not sure if this is accurate or not. The computer says equal, and yep. I'm not sure why I'm not taking this exchange. One, two. Bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes, and I have my rook centralized in the middle, but I was really not fond of it. That's why I did not pursue this line. So I drop back, and if it took, I have an isolated pawn, which he did not capitalize. I took and put my queen here. I hang my bishop, which he did not see. Fortunately, I think he was thinking, I don't know, I was out of my mind in this game. So basically, I already have few pointers. One is knowing the opening more, and one move blunders and see my hanging pieces. So yep, he did not capitalize that again. Took, and put my rook there. Okay, so everything standard, normal. So that's what I did. Yep. Took the knight. Why? What was I thinking at this moment? Oh, I see. I remember. I was thinking of my queen being attacked if I put it on c5 or a5. That's what I'm thinking at this moment. So I don't want his knight jumping in the middle of the board and attacking my queen, kicking it out. That's why I took it and put my queen over there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking here. That's basically my plan. And put my rook there to prevent the d pawn from pushing, because I don't like his light squared bishop to activate. Yeah, my doubled. Put my queen over there. Yes, equals. The valuation still equal, but not sure. At this moment, I have no clue what I'm doing. Queen went there. Took, 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 and took with my queen. So yeah, I'm not sure what I was thinking here. And he opened up a safe square for his king, and I did also. Push takes, put my queen over there. Oh yeah, so basically what I was thinking here is forking his rook, attacking the a pawn, and trying to put my rook or queen on d8. So that was what's my idea at this moment. He put his rook there, which I miss. Check. I wanted to put him in check again and put my queen on d5, and that's what I did. He took my pawn, if I'm not mistaken. Check. Okay. So I put my pawn here, trying to see if he can see the mating idea, which he missed, and I was able to checkmate him. So basically, the evaluation, or what I could, the takeaway that I can get from this game is one move blunders, knowing the ideas of the opening, and what else? Yeah, I should try to perceive moves 3 moves ahead in this level. And let's go with the second one. So analysis board again. Okay, let's start with the first one. So this is a Sicilian. Yes, I went for the closed Sicilian opening. Okay, definitely standard stuff. And this is where I was a little confused. I haven't played this opening for a while. I'm not sure if I should push the F pawn or put my knight on E2 first before pushing the F pawn. I have no clue what to do here. So what I did was, yeah, just push the F pawn. He took, I took with my bishop, and he put his knight there. So I just went for the standard development. I was surprised he did not pin my knight, where I was thinking he's going to pin it before I castled. And at this moment, this is something that I'm really have no clue what to do next. And what are the things that I'm thinking about is, the first one is knight on d5, trying to attack his queen and prevent him from taking my b pawn, because I'm threatening fork. He will take with his knight, I will take with my pawn, so I'm threatening his knight again. So those are the ideas that I was thinking at this moment, but he did not do. And let's see what I did. Okay, and he resigned for some reason, which I don't know why. Okay, let's move to the next one. So basically here, just review my opening repertoire again. So it's the same one. I haven't played my e4 repertoire for a long time because I stopped playing chess. And let's go back with my other game, third one. Okay, analysis board. So what went here? So this is a Pirtz defense opening. Oh yeah, so basically the idea of the Pirtz is, if he did not take the, or he did not seize the central square with d4, I'm going to do e5. That's what's recommended if you're playing Pirtz defense. Not always, but that's the idea. If they did not do it, you take the initiative. And that's what I did. That's the rule of this opening from what I've learned. So yes, he didn't do that. So at this moment, I was thinking of c6, then b5. After gaining a tempo from moving his bishop, b4, removing his knight, then take his e4 pawn. That's what I'm thinking at this moment. I have no idea what I was thinking back in the game here, but yeah, that was one of the ideas that comes to mind when I see this position, when I see that c4 bishop and c3 knight. So yes, and that's what I did. So he did a somewhat of a fried liver attack here, so I just closed the center. Yup, and that's what I did. He checked me, put my knight over there, so it's pinned. He put his queen there. So I had a game where I mess up my move order, and I told myself I'm not gonna do that thing again. So I attack his queen. He took, and I took. So at this moment, this is when I realized, oh, it's like playing a French defense structure only as black. Basically, this is like a NC3 French, like we know where Rubinstein, etc. So when I saw these three pawns looking like this, oh, it's like I'm playing French as white, just in reverse. That's what I was thinking. So yeah, he put his queen over there. So I did not see the fork, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I did not. So basically that's a very bad situation for him. I did not see that idea. So I did not think there was a fork. So let's see what's gonna happen if ever I did that. So d4, then for example, does he have any check? No. So he's just forced to move his queen. For example, let's see. Yeah. Basically, I did not see that tactic, and I just went for this. This is what's typically the idea from the regular French when you're playing as white. With this pawn structure. Pushes pawn. I put my bishop over there to prevent him from castling. Pushes pawn. I castled, let him take it. And I know this is beneficial for me. Took, took. And this is where I was thinking, actually just previously here, the reason why I castled, because I saw that his queen and king is lined up. So I was thinking I could just open up the position and attack that queen. So that's what he did. I took, he took, and pin his knight. And here I did not realize that I can't do f4, or can I? Yeah, this is the point that I was thinking, oh, I can't do f4 anymore to attack his knight. So I was looking for checks, and I saw queen h4, and that's what I did. Check, and took his knight. Exchange of queens, and he resigned because I'm up material. So the major takeaway here is I miss a tactic, and always do the checks captures attacks before making a move, which I was not able to see. This is not blitz, and blitz you can't do that fast, but this is rapid, so I should have done that. It was a bad habit that you develop from playing blitz. Anyway, let's move to the next one. Ivan Josh. So I'm going to check 5 games analysis board. Let's see. Oh, this is my Jobava London. I love this opening. Yep. So usual Jobava idea is you do f3, then g4, and h4. Keep on attacking that light squared bishop from black, gaining tempo. So that's usually the idea from the Jobava London. When you see that bishop on f5. So I studied Danya's Jobava London, and what he recommends, and this one is e3, then putting his knight on e5. So yep, that's what I did. And after you put your Platcher knight on e5, you go g4, attacking that bishop, and that's what I did. And he did an intermezzo for some reason. And yes, usually people doesn't realize that their bishop cannot go on this square, because my queen is defending the f3 pawn. He tried an intermezzo again. He thought that I can take the knight on g4 and failed to realize that it is defended by my knight on e5. Yep. And queen, put my bishop there, took there, took queen to gain advantage. I think he should have took the, yeah, he doesn't have any choice. Yeah, take the queen, take it with my king, and yeah, I'm +6 because I'm up material basically. I'm up 2 minor pieces. Yep, and that's what I did. Keep on putting my pieces on a much better square. Took, exchange if possible, and yep, 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 yep. Yeah, there's nothing that much to learn here. Yeah, just check for tactics, I think, and I think I did a really great job doing that. So nothing much here, that's it. And the last one, 2 4 5, the today's game. Oh yeah, this is where I lost. I actually made a monumental mistake here. So I think this is where I'm playing the Zach Pierce. Yep, he forgot that his pawn is hanging. I took it, pinned the knight, and put my knight here. Took. So typical Zach Pierce structure. Put my knight on d7. Attack the bishop. I don't know why I did this. I should have put my queen on c7 first. For some reason I did not do that, which enables me to push my e pawn. But yeah, I don't know. I was trying to get temp. Oh, hold on, this is not the analysis board. Anyway, yep. Is it recommended? No, it's not, right? So I should have put my queen on c7 first. Yes, for some reason I didn't do that. And also this, I don't know why I hangmate. That was too stupid of me. This is also one of the bad habits that I obtained from playing system openings, because you play stuffs automatically, and yeah, I did not consider there are some mate threat, so that's what happened. Yeah, there's still somewhat of a mate, and this time he did not, he found it, which, yeah, this is where the end begins. Yep, yep, yep. So I did my best to defend here, and yeah, yep, not that much to see here. Takes. Yeah, so the computer is recommending me to just keep exchanging, though white's plan should be exchanging the pieces, as they already have a pawn advantage. And yep, yeah, that's what happened. Yep. So this is where I was able to neutralize his attack. And I forgot, I did not see this knight e5 idea. I was too focused on defending that I did not see that I could move my knight over there. And yeah, that's what happened. After the exchange, I tried my best to keep afloat, which ultimately led to my defeat. And upon seeing this, I resigned because I have no chance of winning all of those pawns. So on this part, check for enemy ideas is the key takeaway. So yeah, basically that's it. Most of the things that I should be studying or focus more is basic middle game ideas on my openings, which I forgot on my E4 repertoire earlier. Minimize blunders, check for enemy plans, and also when you're defending, also look for aggressive alternatives, which I did not see in this game. This is this is where I lost. I was too focused on defending. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you like it. This is gonna be my study game on my previous games. I'm gonna do this every weekend, and I hope you like it. Bye.